What is up, guys? North Digital Assets coming at you with another video. I'm going to do a quick update on Bitcoin and the altcoins and what I'm seeing in the market and what I bought today and when and why. So we're going to go through all that. Number one, this is great to see right now that Bitcoin is actually still holding still at 24,000, even though, guys, the stochastic RSI, the stochastic momentum is still pointing down on the daily. It is amazing if this stochastic indicator can go down towards zero and scoop back up. That's what you want, while holding somewhat of a stable price, 23.5, 24,000. If you can sit sideways on price while momentum drops like this and scoop back up, that is best case scenario. Will that happen? I don't know, but what I will say is this. The fact that the 20 was about to cross the 55 right here on this bull cross that we're waiting on, the EMA ribbon, look how wide the EMA ribbon was, and look how tight it is now. The lines are on each other. So now that is the support. Sure, you can fall through them, but you're usually going to come right back up to them. Right now, the EMA ribbon is so tight that these lines are together that is the support. Okay, so that is the support. So will we kind of go sideways on these lines while the momentum goes down and then scoops back up? Very, very possible. Anyways, right now it is amazing to see this. Does there have to be a roll down to 16,000 Bitcoin, 12,000, 9,000, 10,000 Bitcoin? Does there have to be a movement down and that this wasn't the bottom? No, not necessarily, and I've covered that recently in a number of videos. I'm going to drop a thread on this on Twitter. Our capitulation events have been large enough. The on-chain metrics have been good. The indicators have been great to show that this definitely could have been the bottom, so we don't have to roll down again. We could go down to Bitcoin 10,000. Yeah, sure. It's all probabilities. Support and resistance. Do you hold support? But right now, it is possible that Bitcoin is setting up to gear up for another move and to still go fight that 28, 29,000 before a little bit of correction back. And also, it is, I believe, crypto and Bitcoin is in a great position still for a disbelief rally because so many are still secretly bearish. Even the bulls, the bears, the little bit of bearishness is still hanging around in the back of their mind. So I think that everything is in a good spot right now for Bitcoin and crypto to start a disbelief rally. And I'm not saying just skyrockets to the moon. I'm talking about a slow, steady grind up in a wave-like forms that we always talk about, okay? Wave-like forms where it's, oh, it's going up. Oh, no, it's coming back down. Here's the correction. Oh, no. Nope, it's going back up. Oh, here's the correction. Okay, now it's going to dump. And then it just keeps grinding, and eventually you're sitting up here, and if you're a major bear, all of a sudden Bitcoin's found support above 30,000, and you don't have any coins, when really you could have gathered all your coins in here, and here, and here. You could have DCA'd and bought more altcoins all through here. So we'll see what happens. Right now, I like the position things are in, and I think Bitcoin's, the volatility has kind of disappeared here lately, which is good. It's holding steady. And what I will say is some stuff I bought today. Okay, Curve. Right now, great time to buy. I believe if you think crypto's still going to move up, it's a great time to buy Curve right now. If you think it's going to go down, then don't buy anything. But what I will say is I sold some altcoins a few days ago when the stock RSI was around 100 up here, and it's kind of faded down to here. Now, between the stock RSI being down around zero now, pushing towards zero, and you're finding support on the 55 EMA when you were just up here, that's a 12% difference from there to there. Let's measure that just to be sure. From about where we're at now up to these wicks that we were just at, that's 21% or 20% in there. So it's not a bad move. Anyways, this is just something I do at times to grow the size of my bags. When a bull market is starting to percolate a little bit, the bull market's starting to percolate, you can sell some stuff. It's got some risk, but you can sell some coins on these peaks when you hit these hundreds. And it doesn't have to be 100 up here. You can just sell on this peak when you get away from the EMAs. You shoot up and get away from the EMAs real quick. You can sell some of those little pumps, and then you can reaccumulate on the 55 EMA, okay? So we have these two things, stock RSI down at the bottom and the 55 EMA. I bought more Curve the other day because I had been gathering Tether from selling pumps from other coins the other day. Okay, so Curve is one of them. CKB, I bought some CKB today just because it's CKB. It's not yet to the 55 EMA. It's above it a little bit. It's on the 20 EMA. It's pretty tight though. But I bought some more CKB just because it's CKB. XLM is another one I bought because the ribbon here is so tight the lines are together. So earlier today I bought when we were on the 20 EMA. Let's hear, and that's a combination of we're almost to zero on the stock RSI and we're on the 55 EMA and Bitcoin's holding sideways, and I believe there will be some movement up in Bitcoin in the crypto market looking forward. GMT. So GMT is not one that I bought any of, and I didn't pick GMT today because stock RSI at 100, not on the EMAs. Sure, it's tight. There's not much movement. It's just kind of flat right now. Could it just explode? Sure, but not one that I got more of today. B-Pro, also sitting right here on the EMA ribbon, not floating up in the air above it, okay? So those are some that I picked up more today. And basically just combining the fact that the stock RSI was around zero and we were sitting on those EMAs with price action, and I had some tether. I had like $4,000 in tether sitting on the side from selling some pumps of some other coins over the last week. So that's all that's going on right now. I'm just going to sit and wait and be patient. Ethereum here, if we look at Ethereum, Ethereum putting a little bit of green right now today somehow. If it corrects, you can look for the 20 EMA, which is 17.8. But the best entry point to get into Ethereum, if you think we're about to start wave 5 and we're starting a bull market and a bull run, if you think that, around 1650, 1700, when it hits this 55 EMA on correction, that's when you can DCA in and get some more. Okay, if you have tether and if you sold some pumps of some other coins. I like to, on my trading bags, I like to jump into some tether, jump in and out of some trades when you see a 100 stock RSI and you get a little bit overextended and then Bitcoin starts to come down. If possible, yes, it has its risk. I like to trade on KuCoin. I like to sell some of my stuff. When it rolls back down to the EMAs, I DCA into it again. Now, you can also do this with leverage trading if you want, but that is even more risky. I'm just talking about messing around with spot buys that have much less risk than leverage trading, and kind of while the market's kind of crab walking up, sideways up right now, is a good time where I've been kind of selling some pumps and then buying some EMAs. So that's, I guess, what I've been trying to say this whole video. Anyways, guys, Bitcoin holding sideways, Bitcoin holding good, holding nice, hold support. It's all about support and resistance. Hold the EMA ribbon. Don't roll through here. Kind of hang out sideways while the stock RSI goes to zero, starts to scoop back up. If we can get momentum back up, a little bit of news comes out and Bitcoin gets that movement and we get to go fight 28, 29,000. And that's when we're really going to find out what's going on with the crypto market and if we're going to be really firing up that wave 5. My thesis all along that we've always been talking about, that we're still waiting on, that is definitely still in play. There is nothing that it's invalidated this, not at all. I posted this on Twitter the other day, that it is possibly a double 3 correction, a WXY, and that's why it was so hard to figure out what the hell was going on. But if this happens to be a WXY double 3 correction, and that was the bottom June 18th or whatever it was at $17,500 Bitcoin, if that was, bears won't be able to get in that low again. And then right now they're indecisive, and by the time it goes to 30,000, then they'll be thinking, maybe I should get in. And if Bitcoin finds support at 30,000, then they're thinking, well, maybe I should get in. Then they're just indecisive. They don't know what decision they're going to make. Then they're kind of worried. Then Bitcoin climbs a little higher, and then it's too late to make the same massive gains that if you were DCAing in. And that's what I did. I DCA'd in through here. If that's the bottom, we'll see. If it wants to roll again, I'll DCA in more. But my thesis is more likely than not, I think we'll start to find some support and start to gear up and start to get the start of a disbelief might be on the horizon, a disbelief rally. It wouldn't be called disbelief rally if everyone thought it was about to happen. If everybody on Twitter and everyone and their cousin thought it was pretty likely or could happen, then it wouldn't be called disbelief. So keep that in mind. Anyways, guys, thank you to Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you to the subscribers. Smash the like button. Leave a comment below. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think it's going to go up? Is there another correction down? Are we going to 15,000, 12,000, 10,000, 9,000 Bitcoin? Because there's some serious analysts that I really like, that are really good, that are still calling for 9 or 10,000 Bitcoin coming ahead. They're saying sell everything and get out. So, and I really like those guys, and there's some guys I like, but I don't. They're not always right, and I think. I'm sticking with. I know I'm sticking with my thesis. And what I was going to say is, I think that sometimes the people that are right, eventually time runs out and you start being wrong. And this could be one of those times. So we'll just wait and see. We'll see what develops, and we'll just keep watching, guys. Anyways, that is it for this video. Buy up some EMAs if you have some Tether. If you want, sell some 100 stock RSIs with pumps that are up over the EMAs, and then you can buy back in on some EMAs as we start to crab up here. Just a small little technique of increasing your bag size. Has risks. But anyways, guys, we'll catch you in the next video. See ya.